Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Martin Perez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
Stepping up now, Ramon Laureano. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
First pitch, 405.
A ball and a strike to our leadoff man here this afternoon. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Ground ball left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Hit hard down the line. Oh, a diving stop. How about that?
That is third.
So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away, and that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Into the box, Marcus Semien. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Chris Bassitt, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hit hard up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Two, here it is. Pillar on at first, nobody out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. J.D. Martinez is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and no one will get this one. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. There are certain things that jump out to you and say, this guy's having a great season. Not a good one, but a great one. I look at the runs scored, and he's already scored over 100 runs this season. That's a great season. Only a handful of guys can put up numbers like that each year.
J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he watches ball one. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Three and one to Martinez.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting 4th, not shortstop.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, and right up there amongst the league leaders in batting average, too.
He's set. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. First and second now, one man out. One and two to the Boston shortstop.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Again, a 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Michael Davis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Bassitt playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 16th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Chris Davis next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotti the next to hit. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Devers is there. 2 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Xander.
Now at the plate, Chad Pinder, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Stepping in, Sheldon Noisy, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Line towards center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The catcher.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Standing in now, Sean Murphy hit weekly back to the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the A's 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here now is Rafael Devers. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Sox are in business here. It's a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike one. A runner in scoring position with none out. And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Pitch is popped up. Olson has a play. One down.
Batting it.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run saved. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Christian Vasquez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out and a runner on third. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
The 1-2 misses, ball two. Swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number two.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's Jackie Bradley now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Piscotti is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Red Sox leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. In terms of ERA and WHIP, they rank among the best pitching staffs in the league, leading some of the position players I talked with to sing their praises, while also emphasizing how happy they are to play behind them on defense instead of facing them in the batter's box. One of them told me, "Our guys are awesome on the mound. They keep us in every game, and they really work hard as a group to push each other to get better all the time. I really appreciate what they bring to this team." Sounds like a group that has earned a lot of respect around the league and from inside their own clubhouse.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 2 balls and no strikes. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Two and two. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is right there, one down.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
One gone for the A's here in the third. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's down to third. Bogaerts has it. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Now batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled off. The 2-1 home. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They're up 2-0. So digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Standing in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side. A
little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One out, nobody on.
Ball one.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. That pitch out.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0. Hit to third. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Way outside. 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotti, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, that's down. Count is 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Down.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1.
Hey.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Line to the right side, and this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole in right. He'll get it into second, and he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Second base,
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Sheldon Noisy. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley, and it bangs off the monster. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there as they move on top 4-0.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
A pause and the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The A's lead it 6-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
pitch on the way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Olson is under it, 2 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Xander Bogert.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat playing is pretty decent.
Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox able to get one right back on the solo home run. We're through 4. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting,
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1.
Here's the 0-2.
That's out.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. One out, nobody on. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Now in the box, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
For the Red Sox.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Christian Bassitt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Vasquez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1-1.
And that misses 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotti's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball well outside. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
The right fielder, number 5, Chapman.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Paul Blackburn enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Paul Blackburn.
Kevin Pillar will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he falls behind 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Chapman brings it in. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Digging in and looking for more, Stephen Piscotti. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Stephen Piscotti.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, the left fielder, Chad Pinder.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. A ball and no strikes. Two 2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Digging in, Sheldon Noisy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 6-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
One hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game. You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First delivery to him on the way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Line towards center field. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogert.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man now. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Rose. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Laureano comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the A's 6 and the Red Sox 2. Colin McHugh is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
So stepping in, Sean Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. One and two.
1 and 2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Ramon Laureano will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
now batting, third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Bradley. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They lead it 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A bouncer to the left side. And that's out number one.
The batter, the catcher,
One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's one. Relay to Olson. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 72, Josh Taylor.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Marcus Semien. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Marcus Semien, number 18 for him on the campaign, and the lead is now 7-2.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. No outs, nobody on. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. One away.
Now that is designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Piscotti.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Piscotti. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Red Sox 2. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Matt Strahm enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding in, Chad Pinder. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Ready now, Sheldon Noisy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's off the green monster.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's going to get there with a one-out triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Stepping in now, Sean Murphy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a pop straight up. Strum over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're on top 7-2. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Singled home a run in his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Pinder is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
In now, Rafael Devers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Popped up. Chapman shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The A's get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Paul Blackburn wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Martin Perez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the A's combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 7-2. The O's combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. The Chicago Cubs sent 3 balls into the seats as they blew out the Jays 16-1. The New York Yankees grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 3-2. Sam Tuivailala earned the 3rd W of his season, helping lead the Mariners to the victory over the Indians 2-1. Rony Garcia earned his 6th win out of the pen as the Tigers got the win against the Rangers 4-3. The Twins combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. Justin Upton had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Angels disposed of Houston 7-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The Miami Marlins launched 3 home runs as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 5-3. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 4-1. The Phillies got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-1. The Reds racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-2. They now have 6 straight victories. Brent Suter grabbed his 13th win overall this year, helping the Brewers down the Cardinals 7-6. The Los Angeles Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 10-3. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 5-2. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.